Alrighty, this is Pong Room Productions, and we are going to be doing our movie review segment. We are reviewing the Super Mario Bros, and we are a big time late to this.
Big time late.
Big time late. Everyone's probably seen it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're going to do some spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So, right out the gate, we saw it a week ago.
Maybe even was it even longer
It's
than that?
not fresh,
It was like Monday, I think.
but I
Yeah.
do remember most of the details of the movie. So,
Mm-hmm.
my expectations were low, so this movie was a pleasant surprise.
You know what? I'm just the opposite. I heard so much good stuff about it where it was a little underwhelming for me because I had
Wow.
high expectations because of everyone saying it was so good.
So you saw all the reviews and like
I didn't see them all, but yeah, I did. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, and I
okay.
saw that the tomato score. I know the critics didn't love it, but like the audience really liked it. So
Wow, that's shocking to hear.
yeah, but
So
go ahead.
I knew nothing going in. I knew
Mm-hmm.
all I
Mm-hmm.
knew was Chris Pratt and who played Bowser?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. That's it. I knew Mario movie.
I knew Charlie Day was the voice of Luigi just because his voice is so recognizable
Yes,
from the trailer.
Charlie Day from Always Sunny in
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia. You know, he's hilarious. He plays Luigi. For me, I played most of the Mario games, including Luigi's Mansion. Did you play Luigi's Mansion?
I never played Luigi's Mansion where he goes with the ghosts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good game. Nintendo always makes great games.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play any of the recent Mario's, like Nintendo Switch,
No, I didn't. That's what is it?
Okay.
Super Mario Odyssey,
Odyssey, and then before that with GameCube was
Sunshine. I played Sunshine. That I played.
Okay, okay. Any of the new Mario Karts on like DS?
Yeah, I played them. Yeah, I
Okay,
played them.
okay.
Pretty much all the Mario
So some of
Karts.
the
Yeah.
what about the Donkey Kongs?
I played Donkey Kong Country, the
Okay.
first when it came on Super Nintendo, and of course Donkey Kong, the arcade
So
game.
you do understand there's like a mix of it.
Oh
of
yeah.
course.
Oh,
And-
you're talking to somebody who knows pretty much all of them.
And you
yeah.
played all the Smash Brothers too.
Just about. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so basically for me, a 1 to 10 score of Mario, because I kind of thought it was gonna fail because I'm not a super big fan of animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
The animation was good, of course. It's a movie that has to be animated to work. Chris Pratt is Mario. I was a little like, okay, how's this gonna work? He was pretty big, but then he kind of like, he had his own criticisms. But then they were like, okay, boom, he's gonna be Mario. On a 1 to 10 scale, I give this one a 6 out of 10.
Wow. Me too. The
We're
number is 6. We're
not
about
a
to go on that one.
6
Out of 10. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a disaster. I thought it was going to be pretty stupid, but they paid. What I liked most about the movie is they paid homage to, you know, the 2D side scrolling
Yeah.
aspect of it. They paid homage to some Mario Kart stuff
Mario Kart.
and the famous Rainbow.
Rainbow Road.
Yes. They even gave a little bit of homage to the Smash Brothers when it was Donkey Kong versus Mario. They kind of had a little bit of a situation. And then, Bowser, of course, he wasn't a super evil villain, but he had his bad motivations, I guess.
Right. They really tried to make it where he would like steal the show with the musical,
Yeah.
pieces, but
Yeah, the big bad
it didn't
Bowser.
work for me.
You
It
didn't
didn't
like
work.
it?
The Bowser, even though I love Jack Black, it didn't work for me. Yeah.
They made him a little too goofy.
Maybe.
In the video games, he's very much I didn't know to me he was more or less a dragon because he spit
Yeah.
fire, but
Well,
they
a big
did
toad
say
dragon,
big mean turtle. So
Oh yeah, turtle. Sorry, my
yeah,
bad.
so I guess he's like a mix between a dragon and a turtle or
Something
whatever,
like that.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 out of
6
10.
out of 10. Same here.
I thought it was going to be like a 2 or 3,
Really?
and it was going to suck, and I was just going to go, wow, that was terrible. It's not going to make any
Mm.
money, but apparently it's making a ton of money in the box office,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a success.
It's a success, absolutely. I really liked Chris Pratt. I thought did a good job as Mario. Like I wasn't sure what to expect of that either, but I liked him. His voice kind of suited him and his personality, I guess too. I think he did a good job with Mario. And Charlie Day was good as Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi was good. let's address some spoilers since
Go for it.
already. Right out the gate, they got totally around. They worked around the let's call it
Problematic.
let's say cultural appropriation of
The Italian American voice,
the voice
stereotype, yeah.
and they were just like, "Do you think that was too much for the commercial?" Because in the commercial they're playing a character.
They fake you out in the beginning, you'll see.
Because you're just like, "Are they going to do this the whole movie?"
It's funny. That was a funny touch.
Yeah,
I like that
it was
touch,
it was an adult touch on the accent of Mario throughout the video games because they knew they couldn't touch that.
Yep.
And of course, it would be annoying if they talk like that the whole time.
Yeah, it would be annoying. Yeah.
Yeah. So that goes away within 10 minutes of the movie. So basically, Luigi is Luigi. He's the more frightened brother.
Right.
They also pay homage to the Luigi's Mansion video games, which.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go more into it, but yeah, it was definitely the scary stuff. Yeah.
I feel like they can totally do a little bit of a spin-off movie.
Perhaps, if they wanted to.
If they've done the spin-off games and this makes that much money, they can do the spin-off.
Oh, there'll be more.
Spin-off movie with Luigi. Mm-hmm. You really got to be a fan to see these movies, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Of the video games. It's a good kids movie.
It's a good kids movie. Yeah, I agreed.
It was, just like a video game. Bowser wants Peach, goes after her, captures her. Mario has to come back and save her.
And it was satisfying in the end when they get the invincibility star.
Yeah,
that was like, all right.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was a crowd pleaser.
There's a pretty good power up in the end, and because it looks like they're totally going to lose, and they're just like, yeah, Bowser's pretty unbeatable. And then boom, they got the golden star, the dun dun dun,
right? And they did the music,
and you're like,
cool.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I know, I kind of forgot doing that. I was like, oh wait a minute, invincibility, yeah.
Because they show the star in the very beginning, and then they don't even do it. They acted like there was only one star.
They did.
We're used to multiple stars,
of course.
So, but 6 out of 10 rewatchability. I give rewatchability a 5 out of 10.
I might actually give it a 6. I think I would.
6.
I'm not sure if I would see it in the theater again. If I had to go with some kids or something for some reason to see a movie, I'd be like, yeah, I'll see Mario again with you guys.
Yeah. I'm sure this is a big family movie. This isn't necessarily a go see it with your adult buddies. But if you like Mario and you've seen everything else, or you still can. You're gonna have.
It's
a
for
good
everybody.
Time.
Yeah.
It's not super childish. It's got its moments where there's child humor, but it's got adults can relate because they know we're the older audience that played the original games, so they didn't leave everybody out.
Yeah.
In terms of Donkey Kong,
go ahead.
I feel like he was just shoehorned in. I don't know why. I don't like the reasoning why.
I didn't like Donkey Kong.
I didn't really like Donkey Kong, and it's Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and that's just totally. Don't like it. Doesn't fit.
Didn't work.
And of course his famous Seth Rogen laugh. Yeah, it makes it into the movie, and it's like
it was too much.
They just made Donkey Kong as like the jockey dumb bro.
Yeah.
That's like the stronger one instead of his own noble hero-esque character. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on Donkey Kong.
I can see that because he's really no. Actually, was he a bad guy? No, in Donkey Kong. I'm thinking back to the original game.
There's
a
a Donkey Kong versus Mario.
Like Mario was the bad guy in the first one, wasn't he? He was the good guy.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong's throwing the barrels and such.
That was the bad Donkey Kong. But then there was a Donkey Kong where he was good and Mario was bad, I think. Yeah,
they go back and forth,
It goes back and forth.
Which is why they had that little battle, and you know what I mean? And they don't partner up, but it's Luigi and Mario. But for a majority of the movie, it's Donkey Kong and Mario, and they're having their back and forth because they have to save Luigi. And then, of course, eventually Peach gets captured too. Toad, I like Toad.
Toad was cool.
The Mario Kart animations were cool, but it was just a quick 2 or 3 minute segment. Let's talk about Bowser. Did you like Jack Black as Bowser?
Again, I like Jack Black. Didn't like Bowser.
Didn't like Bowser.
Didn't work for me.
I think Jack Black really shoehorned his singing ability, like the whole thing with the piano and Peach.
There was too many songs.
The little dumb song, it was just him wanting to sing because he's a singer. He has a, I don't know if
Well, I
people,
think they wanted him to sing
they
too.
wanted,
They thought it
yeah,
would be funny. It just wasn't
it
working.
didn't really land. They could have cut that out,
I think so.
kept Bowser a little bit more serious.
Maybe. Yeah.
They do keep Bowser alive in they feed him the shrinking mushroom.
It would have been messed up if they killed him. That would
Yeah,
have been messed
so
up.
they kind of keep him in a jar, and that's kind of an homage to when you're playing, you get these little trophies,
All right.
and you can kind of look at them, and that was like Bowser's trophy, but it's him in the jar,
Right.
which is cool. And of course, they can redo the Mario Sunshine, the Luigi. They can the amount of money that this thing made.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're
If
gonna
they
do
want
it
to, they
still.
can make a million sequels. Yeah.
But if you ask me, I'm going to say it now, Nintendo needs to make a Metroid movie.
Oh, with the Metroid. I mean, look, they haven't made a Zelda movie. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
Zelda would be
man.
hard to do, but it's doable.
Zelda, I could see. I wonder which one is the bigger game, Zelda or
Zelda.
Metroid. Zelda's bigger than Metroid.
But Metroid will be the coolest
Metroid, yeah, I could see that.
because
Yeah.
of the armor and the aliens and the female role.
People
the
love
hero.
that. Yeah, like a heroine.
Yeah. So
Samus, right?
Samus, and an OG woman of
Strength. Yes.
strength and just crazy ability. Totally just under the rug, great character. I feel like she should be top notch, but
But that's a whole nother
when
podcast.
it comes to Nintendo ranking games, I feel like Metroid is up there.
Right.
But
right.
you
It
think
makes me think, like, how many Resident Evil movies did they make? I mean, not that that's Nintendo, but you know what I mean.
It's like that they were okay. They were all
just okay.
They were okay. They were kind of trash to me.
They were trash to
But
me.
we're getting off topic.
Yes, we are.
Mario, it was a success in the box office. I wouldn't see it again. I'd recommend it though to like a family friendly if you're with some kids. They want to see a movie Mario. Rewatchability, I gave it a 5 out of 10. You also said 5 out of 10.
I think did I say 6? I think I said 6 for.
I may have said 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 score, and rewatchability. I think I give it a 6 for rewatchability. A little more rewatchable than
Okay.
the average movie.
Okay, I agree. 6 out of 10 as overall, and then 6 out of 10 for rewatchability. Jack Black is Mario.
Oh no, Jack
Sorry,
Black is Bowser.
Sorry, yes, Chris Pratt was Mario. Jack Black is Bowser. I wish he would turn down his Jack Blackiness. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
He's his own personality bleeds through the role, and you can totally just.
You on paper, it would be like, oh wow, we love Jack Black. He's going to be great. It just didn't work. It just didn't land like you said. Yeah.
If nobody told us, hey, Mario's played by Chris Pratt, I don't think Chris Pratt's nuances would have came through as Mario. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he's kind of a funny actor.
Did you think that he came through with Mario?
No.
You didn't like his portrayal of Mario.
No, I liked it, but I don't think he was doing too much of his own style. But Jack Black did.
Yeah,
that
you're
with
right. I think I see
Bowser.
what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I think it took away from the story. That's all.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
But I liked him. Good choice for a voice actor. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, it was a good choice.
But that's it for Mario. We're a little late to the game, but hey, better late than never. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I recommend going to see it. That's really all I got. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. That's the Mario review.